Welcome back to John Kleis Car. My name is Max. Today I've got an Audi. Where is she? There she is. An Audi RS4. Got the V8 lump in it. I love one of these. I'd love one of these, shall I say, if I speak proper English. Here we have a Audi RS4 Avant. We cover saloons and convertibles. Quite a popular platform that we're getting in at John Kleis for security, stereos, dash cameras. Apple CarPlay is quite a popular thing these days, which is probably the reason why you're watching this video. So let's jump into the car and I'll give you a little show on what Apple CarPlay looks like on this new Alpine system we fitted. A look at the interior. I love the seats in this car. Customers had this car for quite a long time. Wanted to keep it original for many years, but came to a point where he decided that it was time to upgrade, move the times, get Apple CarPlay so that he can play his music, do some nicer ways of navigating. So it's quite a bright day outside. Struggling to pick up the screen very well. It's a real nice crisp image, the Alpine Screen. Here's Apple CarPlay. Looks lovely on there, the Apple CarPlay. Sorry, just seems to be a lot of glare from the bright light outside. We fit the radio, this particular Alpine ILX 705D, using nice flush fit fascia. We retain the Bose system, which is what that is on the door cards. No steering wheel controls to retain on this one. But yeah, all fits in there, retains a factory amplifier for sound and looks wicked. Apple CarPlay is mainly for your maps, your music, messaging. Much nicer way of just using your phone. Oops, sorry Sergey. Recents, contacts, keypads, all at the touch of a button. Real nice and easy way to navigate and use your phone. Music apps, if you use Apple Music or Spotify, are much nicer to use. Nope, sorry mate. Spotify is much nicer way of is a much nicer way of using your music while driving. You can have your playlists. You can have recommended. You can go into there, go into here, and if you're a Spotify user, which Pages, because this is her phone, you got all the ins and outs of what you would get on the phone, but in a much nicer way that is usable while driving. I use Tidal personally. That's the best one for sound quality, but you got apps like Google Maps, you got Waze, all updated navigation, which is going to be 1,000 times better than the old factory system which comes in these cars as standard. Now, apart from having Apple CarPlay, which you might already know about if you're watching this video, this has Android Auto. Apple works wirelessly. You can see it's connected to the phone with no wires. Android Auto, you do need to plug a cable in to get it to work. You may ask, what have we done with these USB cables? Now, this customer isn't Android and won't be plugging in, but we have actually plugged his USBs inside here. These USBs are just used for updates and plugging in for Android Auto. We remove the CD changer, 6 CD changers there, and put in a little storage pocket to pop those into. So yeah, I mean, other little looks around the head unit. You've got a microphone button, volume up and down. You've got a mute button, music adjustments, home button, camera button if you put a camera on, front camera, forward and backward skip, which is a nice touch, and navigation shortcut. Pressing this into the home screen. Home screen looks a little bit like this. You've got HDMI source on this head unit as well. If you wanted to plug like a Fire Stick into it, you could watch your movies off of it. But yeah, it has FM, it has DAB using a little area that goes onto the pillar there. The microphone for Bluetooth is just up here, which is how people will be able to see and hear you nicely on the calls. So very bright outside, not getting the best picture. So hopefully that gives you a good idea on what an Audi RS4 can look like with Apple CarPlay fitted. We can add a reverse camera, we can add other things to these cars. So let us know if there's a particular feature that you want to add to your Audi RS4 or any other vehicle for that matter. Thanks for watching this video. I'm Max from John Kleis. Catch you guys again soon. Take care now and goodbye.